best mod you can do for Game Boy. Now, I got this beautiful thing. I'll show you what we're going to be doing with this one. I'll put it aside for now. We are not putting a speaker into this one, because this one I'm just going to do a screen mod. So we've got ourselves this thing. Game Boy Pokemon Gold case. I'm going to be making this from this with a 2.6 IPS screen, funny play one. This is a funny play shell as well. Here with black membrane and black buttons. And these are the screws for it. Whenever you get a new shell, use the screws that come with it. Please use the screws that come with it. So I'll put that to the side, put the shell down, and I'll grab us the screen. Yeah, I was really happy with that one. As much as I love the black and red for my beautiful one, this one is going to be the not so powerful but pretty one. So here are the parts for the screen. You're going to hear a lot of that clicking today. So, here's a fun fact. You didn't know, I don't know if you noticed it on the last one. The screens are a lot bigger. Now, normally the cheap backlight screens are actually smaller. So as you can see, this one's bigger. I'll actually grab the... So, this is my youngest son. This is meant to be a metal finish. You just can't see it. It's actually really shiny. This is all cheaper parts. This is all like Chinese knockoff cheap parts. But I wanted to see how good it is. So far, this thing's been absolutely brilliant. It's the cheapest screen, so it costs significantly less. It's easier to get, but as you can see, it's smaller. This I had to align myself, but it came out perfect. But this thing is very beautiful. I'm still happy with the cheap one. I want to test this shell because I want to see if it peels because it's the metal finish. So I'm curious to see how the metal finish lasts over time. But so far this thing's been really good. There are a little bit of painting errors, but they're all on parts that don't get shown outside the shell. I made one of these for my friend's son, and he absolutely loves it. The backlit screen makes a huge difference. Like, do I have battery somewhere? Actually, I've got this. Oh. Excuse me. So, my rule for putting this to this is think the opposite of hair. The red head is meant to touch... actually, that's not going to work because I don't have it open. I'll open this and take the batteries out. But normally, the red head clips onto the straight hair line. The black hair goes onto the curly hair line. But I'll actually use the sound. So you see how low that sound was and see the difference in the screen? Like, you could see that perfectly because there's no light. There's no light in this one. If you want me to build you one, like, this stuff isn't the cheapest, but it's up to you if you're looking for Game Boy. And even if you're just looking for a basic Game Boy, no mods. They're not that hard to get. They're just getting pricey nowadays. But yeah, so we're going to have to put this. Now, luckily, I don't have to modify this shell. Luckily, we're not using the shell. We got the brand new one. So I just pull the guts out, put the shell away, and then grab the new guts. So, and this is the new screen before it's been installed. So, let's get to it. Now, what I'm probably going to be doing is, you know what, I'll reuse these to put the screws in. Get rid of some of the garbage. Just chuck it there. Again, so these screws are going to be going away and being kept with this shell. I'd like to say I'm very good at that, but I keep screwing that up, so I can't talk. I am thinking of getting a 3DS XL and doing the programming mod for that on stream, because especially with the shutting of the what's it called, the online store, using the mod, I would again, buy the games, pay for them. I pay for them, as even though you saw the EverDrive there. I have an EverDrive for games I already have, so I can keep the games I have pristine. I do the same thing with physical music CDs. I buy the physical one, burn it, and then use the burnt one in the car while I keep the pristine one shelved and protected, because I want to protect the originals. So please don't use mods and stuff to do illegal stuff. Just a recommendation. But yeah. I do have some fakes that I like to muck around with and test on the electronics thing. What do you keep screwing up? Oh, you're going to be a little bit tough on me, are you? Oh, this can come out. But yeah, please don't use stuff to do illegal. Programmers, game developers, all those people work really hard to make what they make. You know, people deserve the money for hard effort, and if it's a game you really like, you probably should support it. I'm not going to be preachy and force it on anyone. People are people, you do what you want. But I do want, you know, the right thing to be done. Like, I'm doing mods because... Actually, I'll pull this off so I don't rip the... You know, I do mods because, A, they make the consoles easier to use. They, you know, update something that used to be fun and classic and amazing in a way that we can use it today. Like, no backlit screens nowadays are just impossible to play. You know, you've Flowers for Algernon your eyes to backlit screens. So there's no going back. Yeah, I didn't screw that last one. Like, my favorite son didn't need much done to it. This is probably the one that's going to need a lot of work. By the way, if anyone's watching me do these and actually needs, like, the cases or something, they do usually get used for other people or for sale. So this one, take out the 3 screws. I should probably give it a bit of detail. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 come out. Pull each side of these tabs out, and then pull the ribbon cable out like that. You have 1, 2, 3 screws, or 2 if you've been modding with a shell that needs the 3rd one removed. Take this out. You've got the membrane, the buttons, the membrane. Hey, Samira! Coming in with a raid? Why are you raiding me? All I'm doing is pulling things apart. Juggling. I'm not. No. I am not doing any juggling when I'm working on electronics. No. Yeah. So, yeah, this thing's going to go away. It is missing this, which is why I got it for cheap, because the person that I buy these from knows I mod, so they tend to give me ones for cheaper with physical parts that are missing or not needed. You missed us doing a speaker mod for this beautiful Q5 IPS backlit screen with a lit Game Boy Color mode and backlight. You missed that. So, ironically, the first thing we're going to do is not anything with the electronics. The first thing we're going to do is put the new lens onto here. And then I'm also going to pull out the screws that came with this, because you always use the screws that came with the more trash that I'm leaving behind. I don't do it. This is my first stream of it. I don't normally do it on stream. I have put pictures up, I think, in my Discord and all that. I need to put that somewhere. Yep. So, largest screen, like always. It's double-sided tape. This is the difficult part. Oh. Did it come off? Yep, it did. Slot it in. Press it in. I'm going to keep the film on for now because I want to make sure. Now, I made a mistake here that I just realized, but it's already done, is I need to test this first. So, redhead on, actually, let me put, so first thing you do when you get a kit like this is you want to test it, because once it's installed, you've basically voided the warranty. So you want to test it outside the case first, and then you want to install it. So let us do that. Oh. Ooh, that gave me a heart attack. So as you can see, we got ribbon cable, chip, screen. Those are the main things that it comes with. It's all very basic, all very easy. It's really good. You know, it's not that hard to do. Now, the way this works is, if I remember correctly, you go, yep. So I remember it, but I just have difficulty. So you want to see the gold pins up, like that. So you want to push it in. Let's ignore that for now. That gets soldered on. Press it in, like that. Push those 2 pins to capture it. Yep, I'm doing it. Wait. Yes, I am doing it right. Flip it over. Black side goes up. Now these chips will have, I don't know if you can see it, LCD here and game here. Game side is the one that you want to put into the one that goes into the Game Boy. So this one is just a flip tab. You pull it open, you slide this in. Sometimes it sits, sometimes it goes in, then click it, like that. Very easy, very simple, as long as you get the right sides up. Now the next part is the screen. The screen goes into the top, gold trim up. So you flip over the clip that pulls it up, that black part at the back. You slide it in as far as it'll go. Then press this down and it should be solid. Now I don't know if I need to solder this in just yet. You technically can just wrap it around. So I'll flip this over. You technically can just wrap it around this. So I might just have it in like that for now and hope it stays in. If not, I'll have to hold it. But my battery's terminal to test it without putting it all back together. Let's do this. Red to the flat. You know what? Let's see if I can have this grab it as well. Yep, that should be good. Flip it carefully. This is on. Then let's put the speaker up so we can hear it. Let's see. Oh, it's a little dark. I heard no sound. Okay, there's the sound. It's a little dark. Okay, I might have to solder in the let's actually open this one and take it out. Yeah, I might have to solder the connector. So at least it was working, so we could see it was working. Oh, I could see it. I don't know if you guys could see it. This goes in. So this one, technically, you can just wrap it around this, but I don't like doing it. What you can do is there is a 1, 2, and 3 port here that you can solder it onto. And that is what we will be doing, because I've done this about 4 or 5 times now, and I know. So you wet the dry. I'm going to turn this sideways to make it a little bit easier for me to see, though that might be worse, actually. Just press the wire down, and actually let's come in from... Yeah, angles coming in on the angles for these are where the trouble is. So let us get the solder on there. Get it wet. Press it in and good. I just want to put some more solder on. So that was just to connect it, but now I want to give it a bit more fill. Oh, came off. Actually, you know what? Flux. Flux always helps. Okay, let me just take a closer look. Make sure nothing's crossed over. Let me just fix it while I have it up here close to my face. Alright. Yep. So you see that there is a port here. Now normally they don't solder that wire in, but they've done it for this one, which is I'm grateful for. And then you see the 3 there. 1, 2, 3. You solder it to the 3. Now a lot of people try and solder it to I think the 1, which circumnavigates this, but it also means that it's not going to always get the signal correct, which can be very very annoying. Like I'll be honest, I'd rather just put it to the 3, have it connected to everything like it should be. It is more dependent on the power as usual, but that's fine. Let's connect this up. So hopefully this works, because I don't want to have to go, we can't finish this mod because they sent me a bad screen. Oh, I had it, sorry. Let's try it again. Oh, is that the sticker or is that... That's the sticker, okay. It is flickering a bit, but I don't know if it's because of this. Hold on. Let's put it up on something. Okay, that looks fine. There we go. Touch screen is good. Let's put it up to max. Yeah, that line scared me there. There's a line there. Now let's hold it to change the mode. Having trouble with the touch screen because of the position I'm in, but that's fine. Okay, why am I getting some... Okay, that's a bit worrisome. Okay, yeah, something's going on. That's a little bit upsetting. I don't think it's this, but I'll double check it. Because I don't want to install it until it's fine, but it should be. Yeah. Power switch 3. It's circumnavigating, so maybe I didn't solder that in right. I'll cut more of that wire out. too much, but that's fine. And I might I might put some more solder on that. I'm really hoping I don't have to get a replacement screen for this. Let's give that another go. I'll actually test if the ribbons are in right, because maybe it's a ribbon issue. Yep, that ribbon is in right. This top one is in right. Oh, wrong way. Let's go like that. Actually, these don't look right to me, now that I look at them. Double check that I have put them in right. I'm 95% sure I did. Yep, gold pins up on here, black streak up there. Yeah, that's correct. All right. Black goes to curly, red goes to flat. Okay, yeah, it's interference from the touch screen. Oh. There we go. Let's not do anything for a bit and see what happens. Okay. Oh, that just could be the... Oh, no. Batteries. Batteries. Bloody hell. Batteries. Let's try different ones. It's either the batteries or it's this thing. The one I'm using to connect the batteries to it without putting it together. Okay, now it's not working at all. Okay, do I have any brand new ones? How are all my batteries flat? It's just charge them all. Let's try these. Check that. That's the touch screen. Just trying to get the mode that I want. There we go. That's the one I want. Alright, cool. Alright, yeah, batteries. Bloody hell. I don't use, like I said, my main Game Boy doesn't use batteries anymore, so I've been using the rechargeable ones. So let's open this. So yeah, because it's the rechargeable ones, I've not really needed to do anything, so it's just funny how that works. Okay, so now we put it into the shell. First thing we do is we put adhesive in. And again, this is where I get buggered. It came out wrong anyway. It is what it is. I can fix this. I've done it before when I've screwed this up. Just give me a moment. Go, come on, come on, come off. There we go, come on. Here we are. Where I wanted it to stick, but again, just adjust it. Use the flat one. But yeah, you just put the adhesive in where it's supposed to fit in the right way, which is like... Maybe I have it the wrong way. Yeah, it might be this way. Nope, I was right. Huh. This just wasn't cut right. Okay. Okay, then peel the protective layer so you can see that there was that line there that concerned me. Now I have to make sure I put this in the right way. Which, oh, nope. Which I think is like that. There's only one way to be sure, because we got to put it back in and test it with it aligned. It is this. Where's the battery? Red to flat, black hair is curly. Ah, first try. How beautiful does that look? Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. That is perfect. All right. Oh, yeah, that saves me turning it off. All right, I am very, 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 very happy with that. That looks beautiful. Obviously, it's not finished yet. There is a few stuff you do need to look at. So, this is meant to have this on it. I think. Because those pins sit rather rough on here, it looks like. So I'm going to put that on. I'm going to put it on like this. So if you got something like that, you got to watch out for these pins. A lot of people grind those down so they don't have this issue with this kind of build. I prefer to just put that sticker on. Now, next thing, of course, is the buttons. So move this up a little bit. Again, same place, same kit. All Funny Play products. I got the nice black. And I just realized, wait, it was this, no, this way. It didn't come. It normally comes with the membrane, unless it's with the membrane. Oh, it is with the membranes. I was gonna say it normally comes with the start and select button. Some places don't do the start and select button. Some people just send you the buttons, this, and you have to reuse the old start and select button. But Funny Play, true craftsman in this regard. This doesn't align right. Did I put the wrong one in? Maybe this one. This does come with two. So maybe they're for different purposes. I don't know. I'm not normally this derpy with the membrane. There we go. Actually, this is the cut one. So I would have thought this is the right one for this, isn't it? No, it's fine. Because there is the cut one for the long screens, which I do appreciate that they do. All right, so let's get this thing in. Put in the infrared. Don't forget to put the infrared. This is all why I leave that sticker on before I take it off, because I'm holding onto this screen quite a bit. Now, back shell does have the gap, so I can put all 3 screws in. If this gap isn't in the back shell, do not put the third screw in. Oh, everything's falling. Let's move stuff out of the way. Get the screws out. Chuck them in the magnetic. You are 1. No, you are not 1. You are 1. Yep. So I don't think I need to do the reverse trick, but I will, because these should not have had any threads in them yet. Maybe. Yeah, no click. Try and align it so I don't have to redo this. Okay, good. Check the front, no cracks. Job well done. There we go. Make sure it's in a straight, especially if you're creating a new thread. Check, no cracks. These buttons aren't fitting in right. Why is that not fitting in right? Oh, maybe I need to push it in more. Oh, yeah, I definitely did not screw that enough. Huh, that had a huge gap. I'm being too gentle. Huh. Not happy with this. This is the one that I ordered with it, I believe. I will check. Sorry, guys. Here's my coil. Not those. yeah, no, those are the ones. They're supposed to be for this, but yeah, this is feeling very, very shallow. I don't know if it's the screen or not. Let's try putting the third screw in anyways. Because I'm trying not to put too much pressure in. I don't want to have to open this again. So I might put this in and check my box in case I mix them up. But I'm 90% sure that was not mixed up. Those are the buttons, because they're the only jet black buttons I have. Don't go full in. Yeah, huh. Funny Play don't usually make this kind of mistake, so I don't think it's Funny Play. I'll double check my stuff again. It's not you. I think these are the originals, but they're the grey ones. These are also grey. The shells are usually aligned, so even if those were for another build, this doesn't make sense that they would be like that. Yeah. Sorry guys, just give me a moment. I'll actually put myself to the BRB screen while you're hearing me chat, so no one... But yeah, those don't fit in right, so I'm not sure what could have happened. Here. Yeah, those are the only jet black ones I have. All the others are the standard grey or less. Yeah. Screen. Yeah. Yeah, I have no idea what the hell happened. Those are the correct ones. Yeah, 100%. Those are the correct ones. They're the only ones of that color that I have. Yeah. That's a little disappointing, but I'll see how it plays before I judge it. Because it might play perfectly fine, I just might be feeling it off. Alright. So, always remember you're going to have to put one of these into the back. And there's supposed to be a shielding there, which I'll grab. I think it's in here. No, it's not. Where did I put the shielding? Those are the membranes for the Game Boy Advance. Thought I took everything out. I must have forgotten the shielding. Sorry, it's in here somewhere. Worst case scenario, you take the shielding out of the last one. I just thought those came with their own shielding. But maybe not. Alright. That's fine. That's what we have. Yeah. I'll find it, I'll put it back into this one. Also, I just recommend keeping everything more organized than I do. I'm not the only one who does this work that does it, but yeah. I keep everything organized when it's for other people, but when it's my own stuff, I'm like, fudge it. This is the right one, yeah? Yep, this is the right one. So I should take that out for now. But as you can see, most of these are just normal plastic that gets sprayed with something very, very high quality. And obviously you want the shielding back for the cartridge. I keep going off the screen because I'm used to doing work on my own. There for now. Sit it on. Oh, don't make sure it doesn't come off. Yeah, there is no base thread. I'm making the thread myself. I hope these screws aren't too big for the case and crack it, but again, this is my private one. Yeah, no damage. Cool. Oh. So yeah, we are nearly done with this one. The big thing is to make sure the touch screen is working, because I'd like to show off its features. Yep, no cracks. Oh, freaking clumsy ass bastard that I am. Probably gonna scratch this gold shell before I even have the thing together. And that one. No. Where'd it go? Yeah, it's still in there. It's stuck. There we go. There's a reason why this work is tedious and annoying. Once again, don't go all the way in, and if you do sort of turn a little bit back. Maybe hard when you're making new threads, but you just gotta check to make sure stuff's in right. Yep. Hold on. Oh my god, you're kidding me. Is this not the right... I swear I put everything in the right spot. How does this one look? Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's from the front. We got it. So there's a little sort of thing here that you need to press and keep pushing it in. Think that's in right. Yep, looks right. You get this pre-done one and take a look. Oh. No, it's not. Ah! Going white didn't slip in right. There we go. Now it feels like... Yep, perfect. Get this back. In. I'll fix up that wire. Now, I've got to fix this touchpad. this is very awkward positioning. Can I pull it up more? Maybe not. Maybe I can. So how do I get this? Okay, so I gotta put a sticker like that. Alright, cool. I think I can do that. Where's the tape? Here's the tape. Okay. And where's scissors? Scissors there. Small little slither. Then I gotta I knew this was going to be like this. I should have done it beforehand. Okay, I gotta do it like in my hand. I'm sorry, guys. Put it that way. And need another piece that fell. Good thing about not having a clear shell is you don't see some of these little tape inside that you need to do. Like this, I gotta make sure this sort of sticks like that. Which is why I have another piece of tape ready. Cathon tape or just electrical tape is usually good. Oh, the buttons are... Wait, no. Well, the buttons popped in a little better there. You know what? I'm gonna unscrew it. I'm gonna take a look at it. I'm not liking the way the buttons are. I want to make sure I've got this right. I don't have to keep opening it up. I hate just putting it back together, but if it is something I did, I'd rather get it fixed now. Okay, there is a little bit of a loosey-goosey here, actually. Let's flip the membrane around as well. Okay, let's try that, actually. Okay, I think it was just not fitting in. Yeah, I can already feel it. Yeah, it was just not fitting in right. Hey, Rossman, how are you doing? We are building our Pokemon Gold modded Game Boy Color with Oh. Alright. Now I need to get you to refit in. Yep, that's perfect. I think. There we go. Now I have to do the thread trick. Not you. You. Go in reverse until you feel a click. Then go in. Something else is not aligned. Damn it. I finally got one thing aligned. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Huh. Something isn't sitting in here the way it should. You? Okay. There we go. Yep, that feels right. So, Rossman, if you've been here for a while, it's hard for me to look at chat while doing something like this. I don't know if I'll be doing streams like this because I don't like not interacting with chat. But I just want to show people what I was doing because a lot of people seemed interested. And it might make for a good YouTube video. I also got to appease the YouTube and the Twitch gods. So reverse until you feel, yep. Click. Because you don't want to create new threads, you want to stay in the threads you've already made. We are nearly done with this, and then we'll move on to my first Game Boy Advance mod. That one's going to be the big one. Reverse. No, I didn't get it. Come on. You're the right one, right? Yep. Maybe I'll put you into here. Maybe you just don't like that hole. There we go. Yeah, you just didn't like that last hole, I don't think. Yeah, that's feeling much better. I'm glad I checked that, because that did not feel like... Finding Play do not make those mistakes, and I was adamant, but I couldn't figure out what else it could be. So it just... the board wasn't sitting right on the pads. Oh, sorry, I've got to keep things on camera. Alright. You go in. My jet black on button. Just slides into there. Make sure, yep, it was not aligned. That's why you make sure. Because while you're putting this in, you sometimes move the switch like that. Back has been done with the contacts in. We fit it in. So it sits right. Oh. Yep. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I also tend to do the battery ones first because they're the hardest to get the screws to sit in. I put you away. Nope, no thread. Sounds safe to go ham. Hopefully this is the only time I'll be needing to do this. Oh. Oh. Yeah, you should be gone out of my sight so I don't accidentally grab you again. Okay, what the hell's going on here now? Finally got, there we go. finally got everything settled and it still wanted to be a butt. I'll put these two in, and then I'll put some batteries in and test it out before I finally close it up. Sorry, it's a little bit, like I said, I'm putting in the threads for the first time, so it's difficult. Oh, we got one missing. Oh, they're here. I was gonna say. Oh, this one's not too bad actually. Might get a little bit more, yeah, more difficult near the end. They always have a lot more give than you expect and then a lot less than you want. Alright. Just 2 more screws, but again, I want to actually test this out before I finish it off and accept that it is finished. Some crappy batteries. And I'll actually close the case because I don't need to keep it open because I already screwed those in. I'll actually grab a proper game this time. Let's grab us a classic Pokemon Red. Oof, that's beautiful. Yep, sounds good. There was a little bit of clipping there, but that's fine. Does the touch sensor work? Yeah, I don't know why I can't seem to get touch sensor. I get them like 2 every 3 times. Like the ones I do for other people, they're perfect, but to be honest, I don't really care. You can see it, it's bright, it's pretty, it's shiny, it's working as you can tell. Oh, I did not. Well, here we are, guys. Would you like to see me fight this trainer? Nah, this is going to take me ages. I don't care. Okay. Let's move some stuff aside because I am nearly done. We've got a spare screw, which happens. Again, like I said, funny player, usually really, really good about this stuff, so... Come on. Now, it does come with the stickers. I just don't tend to put them on because I kind of like the shininess. And stickers peel after time and look grimy, and it kind of makes it feel old to me. So I kind of leave it off. I also have this habit that when I make one for someone else, I let them take off like all the stickers in the film, because it makes it feel like, you know, you've gotten a brand new product. Don't go too far, go a little bit back. Go a little bit back. Let's peel it off. So I'll let them peel this, something like this off. Oh no. Some of it got caught up top. Huh. I have never had that happen. I'm gonna have to cut it. That should be fine. I have not had that happen before. That is a first for me. Yeah, some of it's caught up there, but I can just get it pulled out. I'll use an X-Acto knife. Huh, that's a first for me. Well, someone else who's doing this, when you're going to leave the film on, make sure you don't get it caught up in the sides. That's a first for me. Wow, I've not had that happen ever. But yeah, the IPS 2.6, sorry. 2.6 backlit screen. I want to double check that I'm saying that right. 2.6 IPS high brightness backlit screen from Funny Play with the Funny Play Ho-Oh shell. Actually, you know what? I didn't give it a good run. Oh, I did a little bit, but let's actually take a proper look at the buttons because that was a concern. Yeah, Game Boy logo. Let's see, skip and select. Well, there's no select for this, but yeah. So starts working. Left, up, down, right, left, up, down, start, A, B, A, B. That feels better. That feels a lot better. Okay, yeah, the membrane on this was just not on right. So it was falling a little bit back. Yeah, that feels really good. Can't remember if there is a button to test on select, but yeah, so larger screen, so there is a little bit of a squish on those. That's gonna bug me, but at least I can fix it. It's just a problem. Beautiful shine. Beautiful Game Boy. And I'll put all of my personal ones next to each other now. So this is... So I basically tried to get one of everything. So this is the cheap little brother. The basic, you know, cheaper shell, cheaper screen. As you can see, it's actually smaller than the original. If I get the original here, put the original here, you can see it's smaller, even though it's closer. So this is a normal one. We got, yeah, so the cheaper shell, smaller, just basic Game Boy Color light, as in light brightness. We got the middle sister here, the 2.6 IPS Funny Play screen. Oh, I love that my shadow makes it easier to see around my finger. All this is the IPS screen, no other mods. This is the big brother, the full Q5 screen, brand new that we just did today, upgraded speaker, and, of course, unlike the other two, rechargeable batteries. So, this one's sort of the big leading one, but yeah, that's all of them done. Let's turn you off, get the batteries out. These two will probably be put on sort of a display mode so people can see what I've done and what I can make for them. The main point of these two was just to see if I could do the different mods for the different types of screens, but it looks like this screen and the Q5 aren't that different from each other. So that's really good. Also, let's be honest, Pokemon games, I want to trade between versions. I want to have at least two. So that's that one done. Now we're going to move on to my first ever mod of a Game Boy Advance.